Well, this is just going to be a fairly standard ride today, just getting from Hawke's Bay down to Wellington, so yeah, it's just going to be a travel video. I might stop at a couple of places on the way, make it a bit more interesting, maybe find a couple of back roads, but nothing particularly interesting, so it could be a boring video, that's for you to judge. But now, just enjoying this foggy sort of atmosphere. Let's see what the rest of the ride's going to be like. Should be a good day. Oh, that looks quite nice. Let's stop and have a look at the wetlands. It's been a while since I've stopped here. I don't think I've ever shown this on a video. This is why we can't have nice things anymore. A viewing platform. So I'll set fire to. It's not ideal. Ducks and swans. Sorts of birds, and of course a highway going along next to it. So it's really good to take a break from a motorbike ride and just have a look at places like this. So you go through so many, go past so many signposts as you're travelling, and the number of people that actually stop is pretty small. Let's head up here. Burma Road can have some quite good views on a foggy day. First times I came up here, the valley was totally filled with fog. It looked like the end of the world. But it's not that bad today. So let's turn around and head back down again. see other people out on the bikes, enjoying the day. When I did my video about this new highway, I didn't stop at didn't go up to the lookout. So I'll take a bit of a walk. Te Apiti Windfarm. Got the map of it here. And saw there's a campsite there. I thought, oh wow, you can camp along this road somewhere. But no, that's too far out. That must be the reserve at the end of the Manawatu Gorge. Which is a bit of a shame. I thought maybe they'd open up some new spots. Set up a tent among the wind farm. That'd be quite interesting. Anyway, there's a little bit of a view from up here. They call it the Woodville Lookout. Don't know why, because you can't see Woodville from here. There's hills in the way. But you can see the wind turbines. Let's go and have a look at the windmill. A little documentary if you want to find out more about the windmill. So the only windmill in the southern hemisphere that's actively milling. So let's go up and have a look. So I guess this is like the water mills where the flour comes down these chutes and you put a bag underneath there. And plenty of bags of flour. Let's have a look outside. So obviously the sails are pretty light construction as far as the wood framing goes. Then they just pull the actual canvas over when they're operating it. And the millstones will be in there, all covered up of course, because it's operational, as you can see by the flour dust underneath it. That'll lower the flour right down the building. Not allowed up to the top area. It's a bit of a shame. Where all the fancy mechanics happen. Well, that was very interesting. Ended up just having a chat to the miller, since it is an operational mill, and yeah, they get the wheat mainly from the South Island to mill, but they do run this as often as possible because it is an ongoing business. So obviously just no wind today, so they can't do it, but they are running as often as they can, so it's worth popping in and seeing it. And they can do a lot of different configurations of sail according to the weather. And yeah, one of the things he said that's quite interesting is if the wind gets a little bit too strong, they can just tilt it a little bit away from the wind, just pivot the thing, just to reduce it a bit. So it's not all about the sails, because yeah, they can pivot the entire thing. But very interesting. Another worthwhile stop. The expressway is rather boring, so let's take the coast road. There we go. It's not a particularly special ride, just a commute from Hawke's Bay down to Wellington, and very nice weather. So yeah, if you made it this far, well done. I'll see if I can find something a bit more special to do next time. It's about time I'll go camping or something. But anyway, till then, thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.